And welcome back to the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel, doing a wee early morning video regarding one of the players Celtic are said to be pursuing in the last few hours of the transfer window this winter. Transfer window shuts in approximately 16 hours at 11:30 tonight. Persisting stories and rumours coming out that Celtic have been offered on loan the Paris Saint-Germain left back Layvin Kurzawa, who was a French international up until 5 years ago. He's currently one of the backup left backs at Paris Saint-Germain. Been at Paris Saint-Germain since 2015, having previously been at Monaco, and has 13 full international caps for France. As I said, the most recent was March 2019, with one international goal, having represented France internationally under 18, 19, under 20, etc. So have been able to get a wee bit of old highlights footage, as he hasn't been playing regularly for Paris Saint-Germain, and there is no highlights footage of his year loan at Fulham. The highlights footage is from a couple of years ago. So I'm just going to pop that in now, have a wee look at that, and then we'll have a wee chat about his stats and what I think of him myself, and whether he'd fit in well with Celtic, and is this just a loan, or could there be a possibility of him coming in to be a challenger or even the first choice left back at Celtic next season. So hopefully enjoyed that highlights footage. I think from the highlights footage, he does look an impressive left back. He is currently 31 years old, 5'11.5", so in effect 6 foot tall, and so considerably taller than our current first choice left back, Greg Taylor, who of course is injured, taller than Burnaby, taller than Mitchell Frame, and taller than another alternative, which would be Liam Scales, although Rodgers is desperate to keep him at left-sided centre-back in the long term, it would appear. So, Kurzawa has had only one game so far this season for Paris Saint-Germain, which was a late substitution. He has, in his career at Paris Saint-Germain, 154 games, 14 goals, 23 assists, which is all pretty reasonable for a left back. Previously, 97 games for Monaco, 9 goals, 9 assists. And as I said, he had a loan spell at Fulham in the English Premier League last season, 22-23. Played 6 times, 2 goals, 1 assist. Again, for 6 games, 2 goals, 1 assist is very good output for a left back. And during his time at Monaco and at Paris Saint-Germain, has had 29 Champions League games, and so clearly has both international experience and experience at the highest level in the Champions League also for PSG and Monaco. So looking at that highlights footage, I was very impressed with his aerial ability, very good at in the air, would appear to be a left back where it's very difficult to get the ball over the top of him, which has been a recurring problem for Celtic this season, given Greg Taylor's lack of stature. Also, good tackler, good at intercepting, good anticipation to break up play as well. Quite a number of times one saw him quickly getting to the ball before it got to the winger and intercepting and then restarting the attack. Appears also to be a strong player where it's difficult to beat him on his right side or on his left side. Does actually have a really nice short and long passing game. Quite a number of chances he sets up by balls down the wing or through the defence. There were no actual examples of him shooting for goal, but given his output for PSG, Monaco and Fulham, it would appear that he is quite capable at finishing off chances. There are some mentions in the scouting reports of him lacking leadership skills, which I don't think would be a major problem at Celtic. He does appear to be a player with power, with pace at least over the short distance. There are no mentions of any problems with being particularly injury prone or endurance or easy fatigue. And although he hasn't taken an actual penalty or penalty in his career so far for any of the 3 clubs, he actually does have a very good rating for free kicks and for penalty kicks as well. And again, that may well be of use to Celtic given our recent run of misses in penalties with Turnbull, Hatate and Luis Palma this season. No one obvious else stepping forward into being our first choice penalty taker now that Aaron Moy is retired. So I personally think this would be a good move for Celtic. He is available on loan. There don't appear to be terribly many other suitors. There was mention of a couple of Turkish clubs also being interested on taking him for the remainder of the season. At one point, Kurzawa was rated as a 23 million euro player, which obviously means very high priced. His transfer market valuation is down to 2.5 now, and so there would even be, if that is a true valuation and what PSG are looking for him, there would even be the option of having him as a loan to buy, or having him as a loan and exploring a permanent purchase in the summer transfer window. So I certainly think if Kurzawa is available as suggested, and a suitable split of his weekly wages can be made between PSG and Celtic, I think this would be a definite goer for Celtic. He's currently fit and match ready, could come in and back up Greg Taylor for the next month or so while Taylor recovers from his injury, and then be the number 2, or if things go especially well and if his ability in the air defensively, etc., shows good benefits, then maybe he then takes over from Greg Taylor as our permanent left back for the rest of the season. We'd love to see what you feel yourselves regarding Kurzawa. Do you think this is a goer? Do you feel he is a good player from having a look at his highlight reels on the internet and a review of all his stats? And so, as always, do feel free to pop your comments and thoughts regarding Kurzawa and Celtic's left back conundrum into the comment section. If you have enjoyed this video and you haven't subscribed already, do click that subscribe button, and there's also the like button for those who've liked the video as well. So planning further short videos throughout the day depending on what Celtic are managing to do in terms of players in and out. So for now, goodbye and hail, hail.